Okay, so today we have the review of Mont Blanc's Legend Night EDP. Notes in this one include candied apple, cedar, vanilla, cardamom, vetiver, mint, bergamot, fir, lavender, violet, patchouli, and musk. And I lost the sample card that this came with, but here's how they described it in there. It's Mont Blanc Legend Night is the incarnation of seduction. This new woody and sensual EDP embodies a mysterious, self-confident, and iconic man. The note opens with citrus freshness that is lifted by cool spices. Meanwhile, the candied apple and cedarwood combination reveals an addictive masculine heart. This is a strong, memorable, and elegant signature where vetiver and woods meet black vanilla. Is that accurate? Well, yeah, pretty much. I don't think I use the same level of adjectives for it, but I'm not trying to sell Legend Night to anyone. I'm not Mont Blanc, so if that's what they want to say, go for it. It does open with that bergamot citrus, and that's really what's present at first. It's not dominant, but it pairs well with the candied apple and creates something really nice. The opening kind of reminds me of a more subdued version of Versace's Eros. Those are ultimately two different scents, but the opening strikes me as similar. Not exactly similar, but the mint and apple kind of brings that up. I really like the freshness of this one. The mint, sage, and cardamom provide a nice spice, but it's cool, and gives it a change of pace from just being another vanilla and apple-based scent. It does have that certain warmth to it, but at the same time, the mint and sage give it a crispy coolness, and it's sort of a very smooth and green spice, not spicy like hot pepper, but just that, sharp, fresh mint. As it dries down, the citrus notes are toned down a lot, and more of the herbal spices come in. Or no, the herbal spices take a back seat, and the floral notes is what really comes in. So you'll get more of the lavender and violet, that powdered sort of clean freshness that everyone's pretty familiar with. Projection-wise, this is pretty moderate. 3 sprays performed just fine on my skin, and it never felt weak or bad or poor performing at any time. It's not a monster in terms of the sillage, but the longevity is good. 7 hours is more or less what I get from it. It's best to be worn during the fall, winter, but as long as it's not a crazy hot day, it'll perform fine. It's low-key enough to be worn casually or at work, but I really like it as a nighttime scent. Obviously, the name Legend Night. It's not a projection monster, but it is very sexy and seductive. This is one that will get you compliments, and especially among people who get close to you, since it's not huge projection. I really like this, and it's one of my I'm gonna get a full bottle of this next time I do some shopping for fragrances, and honestly it's become my favorite cologne from Mont Blanc. I think it's better than the original Legend and Emblem and Skywalker or Starwalker and things like that. It's not completely unique, but it does smell distinct enough. It's sort of like it takes bits and pieces from other popular colognes and creates something new that's new but familiar. And I really like wearing this fragrance. It's great, and you can pick up a full bottle for pretty cheap at this point in time. So I think I've seen it for 40 or 50 bucks. So this one is highly recommended at that price point. It's great stuff, smells wonderful, performs well, and honestly is the best from this brand that I've smelled. And I've tried pretty sure all of them. So yeah, check out Legend Night. It's great.